manufacturing side. CAD is computer aided design, and our idea, remember, when we were sketching, is we build on the principle simple shapes combined together make complex shapes. Yeah. So we all start with a square. If you want to draw a circle, you do a square. You create, you put construction lines in. Then when you create, you put in the lines of where the intersects go. Okay. Right. So if you're doing a triangle, you do the square. You split in half where the parts touch. That's where your points of your triangle will go. Right. Now you can also add, if you draw one square, you put three squares together, you have a cube. That's in sketching. Same principle here, and that's what you will do. First of all, let me explain to you the workspace, yeah, or the work plane. It's called a plane because that's exactly what it is. I can move it about. Yeah, I am using my mouse. I right click, hold the right click down. I can drag my mouse around. Right now, if you want to, you can log on into the TinkerCAD link using your nickname. Let's do that first. Let's see that all your nicknames work. Okay. Okay, Samaya, you have just check your check your chat box. Your nickname is there. Okay. So let me mark Samaya present before anything else, and then I will give you Samaya um, your nickname as well. Yeah. Right. Please make sure that you don't go um, anywhere but the link I gave you, and especially if you have an existing account, uh, please don't use your email. Okay, use your nickname. So if you gone to the part where it says sign in and is asking you for your email, you've gone too far. Okay. Samaya, let me get you your nickname. So make sure you go into your class. So if is there anyone that has a problem signing on? Mark, your nickname is in your private chat. Okay, sorry, let me. Sometimes when you log out or you move from one place or the you may lose it. Okay, so sorry about that. Let me get that for you, Mark. Okay. Uh, Here we go. That's the problem with the Blackboard collaborate. Okay, all good now, Mark. You got it. Smiley face if you have. Okay, all good. Excellent. So anybody have a problem, you all can get in. All right. Now, if you have a mouse, yep, there are two parts you can. There are various ways you can work around your work plane. Over here is your navigation cube. You can click and it will move to where you want it. So this is a left click. So if I wanted to look at it from the top corner, yeah, top and front, top and side, I just click on that. Yeah, it will move to where I want it to to show. Okay. I can also left click and drag it around. Yeah. I can also move into my mouse into the work plane area, right click and drag. Okay. I can also use my wheel if I have a wheel, and I can um, zoom in and out. If I am completely lost, let's say for example, if I'm up here and I don't know where I am, and yeah, say over here, I can click the home. Yeah, I can click my home and go home. Okay, it will bring me back to the standard location. All good? Smiley face, confused face. Right. The main idea with TinkerCAD is you have basic shapes here. Okay. So you have basic shapes, and these shapes are cube, cylinder, sphere, roof, cone, cylindrical roof, round roof, yeah, pyramid, all right, uh, half sphere, polygon, and a cone, parabola. Okay, and then you can have a torus as well, and hollow cone or tube, right? But the idea basically is you can drag any of these shapes onto the work plane. So like so, if you I right click, left click, drag. Okay, I have now placed my cube onto my plane. I'm dragging this around using my right button and my mouse to move. Um, as I move my mouse, my work plane will move. Okay, now when I let go, you will see handles. So these uh, white boxes are handles. The arrow is for me to move the whole uh, piece around. Okay, so if I click on each one of them, or if I mouse over each one and select the the white box becomes red when I place my mouse on that box. You will see then measurements, yeah, and I can go into the measurements and click on the measurements and put in a figure. So I can put 50. Okay, you can see this is mm, yeah, mils, millimeters. Okay, and I can click on the other ones. Let's say if I want to do a height, I can also click a height. That's 20. Let's make it 25. Yeah. Okay. So if I click on that, I can put in the number. Okay. I'm going to make it wider. I'm going to make it 40. Yeah, 40 wide by 50. Okay. So that's my. I can put in those numbers. I can drag another shape in, so I can put a roof in. Okay, so you can see the roof is in the wrong orientation. So I can move it around. I'm going to move it 90 degrees around that way, right? And I want this to be the same measurements as that. So 50 by 40. If I click on that, I can go into the measurements. Yeah, 50, 40 and 50. Sorry, and 50 over the other way. Yeah. Okay, so 50, and you can see that that there is now the same as that, but yeah, it is not on top. Okay, so you can see when I click on here, my height is 25, so I can click on the roof, click on the up arrow, okay, and I can say how high I want it, and I can put in. Sorry, this is my my arrow. I want to go my up arrow. Okay, my up arrow, and I want that to be 25. Yeah, and I'll bring it up. Okay, we all good? Can you still see it? I can then also move um, very fine using my arrow keys. Okay, so if I look at it from the top, you can see that the edges are aligned, but it is to one side. I can use my arrow key to move it that way. Yeah, I'm using my left arrow key, and I'm going to move it till I'm directly on top. So if I look at the top, I can see how much more I need to move, and I can zoom in using my mouse, okay, and move over until I am completely on top. Okay, but you can see that there is slightly out. Okay, and I need to go. Uh, yep, it's still slightly out because of my snapping, and I can let's say I want it so that there's an overhang. I can go ahead and drag the corners out. Yeah, using the mouse as well. Okay, so what's happened now is I have two shapes, two simple shapes put together makes a complex shape. All good? Smiley face, confused face. Pretty simple. Right. What I can do also is to uh, go and have a look at the top and then push it to the side because how do I make room? Yeah, I can drag that to the side. Okay, and I can create um, a hollow. I can hollow it out. Okay, so I can now you can see over here that's a hole. That's a box, but it is a hole. Yeah, and I can drag it out here, give it the same dimensions but slightly smaller. Okay, remember it's 40 by 50, so I'm going to make that say 38 by 48. Yeah, 48, and I want the height to be taller than that uh, the wall or the outside of the house. So I want this say 30. Yeah. Okay. I want the floor to be at least 2 mils, um, so that it is 2 mils above the ground. Yeah, so that I can have the whole there is a 2 mil height there, so I can put in two. Okay, it will raise it 2 mil, and now I can go to the top and I can drag this into the box, and I can increase the size, then use my arrow keys to move that uh, in small increments. Okay, because the snap is on, I can go and take the snap off in order to move it around freely. Okay, you can see snap grid. Okay, 1 mm. I'm going to make it smaller. Okay, zero point 0.1, and now I can move my bit a lot more uh, refined. Yeah. Okay. So what I see now is if I drag that through, I will have a box within that box, but because that grade thing is a hole, what's going to happen when I combine both of them? Yeah. So you can see I'm going to select both of them. If I click outside and drag, yeah, I'm selecting both of them. Okay, so you can see that both of them are selected, If I go up here and combine them, right, what's going to happen? The hole will be combined with the solid. Where it's a hole will appear. Okay, there you go. Can you see that? All right. It takes a little while to render, and now you have a hole in there. All right. So you get the idea. Simple shapes combined together makes complex shapes. So if you can log on, make sure you copy the link. Make sure you copy the your nickname. Put it aside so that you don't lose it. Okay, so that you can get in. Please play around with that, and I will see you again tomorrow to do a little bit more. Are we all good? No questions? Ella, were you able to install FreeMind? I'll help you the first thing tomorrow, yeah? If you were unable to do so. All right, if you're all good, give me a tick. All good. Thank you very much for your listen. Thank you. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great afternoon. Bye.